Hey guys, it's your ginger friend here, Stephanie. How y'all doing? I'm out here on the porch, and as you can see, just chilling. I was thinking about my subscribers. I got 400 subscribers now. 402, I think it was last time I checked. And that was this morning, I think. And I am so excited. I only need about 98 more subscribers, and I need more watch time, obviously. So I need you guys to go and watch my longer videos for me. But 400, I can't believe I reached 400 because I just started in February 15th. And I thought I would never, because I started with like, I don't know, 15 subscribers maybe or something, 10 to 15. And so it's just really cool. Sorry, I'm rocking here. But I was thinking about my animals and do they have souls? People are always wanting to know, do you think animals have souls? And the reason why I was thinking about this is because I'm always talking to my animals. I have 2 dogs. I have a Cocker Spaniel named Molly, and I have a Schnauzer, and his name is Cosmo. He's black. And we have 2 cats. But I grew up always having animals. I had a toy poodle. I had 2 cats in the house. My parents got me a puppy when I was like 3 or 4, and they let me name it. Guess what I named it? Dog. Yeah, because I would just say, da dog. So they let me name it Dog, which I thought was ridiculous as I look back. I think it's so funny. Anyways, so I was talking about, do we think animals have souls? My family always calls me the animal whisperer because I have always been the leader of the pack, let's say, at the house. If we have a dog, we've always had, at one time we had like 6 animals, and then we had a bunny. We had 6 dogs in the house, and then we had a bunny, and we've had fish, and we just had all kinds of stuff. But we even had a little pig, like my daughter named him Buttermilk, which was hilarious. So of all things, she was probably like, I think 11 or 12 maybe when we got him. So he was just like a miniature pig. And anyways, I've always been really close with animals. I could pretty much understand what they need. As a kid, I thought animals were so interesting. I wanted to be their best friend always. So like, in the house, Chad's like, Stephanie's the animal whisperer. There's no competition there, so but anyways, so let's see, do you ever feel like the animals, when you talk to them, that they understand you? I have 2 dogs, like I said, and Molly and Cosmo, they totally understand. If I tell them to hop up here, they come on up. If I tell them to get down, they get down. If I tell them to stay, they don't run out of the door, things like that. I really believe, like, we've had Cosmo probably 8 to 9 years, and I think he was like a year or 2 older before, so he's about 10 years old. I truly believe he understands almost everything we talk about. So now I've even got him trained when I say, did you take Cosmo on a WALK? He knows what that means. He basically knows how to spell walk because I've said it so much, because I was trying to be like, say it in code, and it's just so funny. But let's see, my husband didn't even like animals. Like, he didn't want animals in the house. So we first started out with just like 1. I begged him after we got married. Emily wasn't even born yet. And he got me a Australian Shepherd. And she was beautiful. She was black. She had ice blue eyes. She had white paws and a feather tail. And she actually, when we picked her up, there was a wolf. They had found the people, they lived like way up on a mountain. We live in West Virginia. So when we drove and drove and drove. We thought we never were going to get there. But by the time we got up to the highest mountain, we found a wolf in a cage. And that's where they lived. And we think that Sasha, my dog, Australian Shepherd, they said she was an Australian Shepherd, but I think because the way she looked, which I have a picture I can probably post on here. She was really, really cool looking. That she was half wolf, because I mean, she was in tune with everything that I said. Like, cause I got her when she was maybe like 12 weeks old, or maybe 16 weeks, but she was a puppy. And, you know, she was good as gold. Like, if I said, let's go, she'd walk with me. If, you know, she just watched my every move. Like, she was my guardian, my bestie, you know. So, anyways, you know, he didn't even like animals. So she at first was in the garage. And then we moved to another place, a new house that wasn't as new. So he let me bring her in sometimes during the day. And then we moved again, and then she was an outside dog because it was a newer house. So my husband was like, she ain't coming in. But she loved being outside. She loved it. So she didn't care. But it was just funny because now that I think back, Chad liked animals, but he didn't want anything to do with them. Like, he just didn't want them in the house. He was like, no, thanks. So, I had to always talk him into it. So, and then people would call me. They knew that I was really good with animals, and they would call me and say, hey, I've got this. My mom has this animal that she can't take care of anymore. Or I've got this dog that, you know, I just can't do anything with. Can you see if you can train it and, like, you know, get it into shape, or what, whip it into shape, you know? So, anyways, it's been a fun journey, you know. I'm 44, and always, you know, we always have animals around. And I think that they do have little animal souls, but we'll see. We'll talk more about that here in a minute. Oh, also, he didn't even care. He didn't want like one animal in the house. Now we have two, and then we let the cats in during the daytime sometimes, just to sleep or just to hang out. But they are outside cats. But you know, he was like, I don't want them in the house because, you know, it gets dirty or whatever. But you know, now he can't live without his dogs. He's like, you've ruined me. You've absolutely ruined me, which I think is hilarious. So now he loves them. Now he wants them all the time. He can't live without them. You know, he's made them his best friend. So, let's see. I grew up, two of my cats were a Siamese, but it was fluffy. It was like a fluffy cat, and just a plain black cat. And I had to name him Bugaboo because the black cat jumped onto the Siamese cat every 5 seconds. It was hilarious. And when they were kittens, he wouldn't leave them alone. Like, it was like stuck like a magnet. And I'd be like, you silly Bugaboo, quit bugging. And I named him Barkley after Charles Barkley, just because I was into basketball at that time when I was little. And so I thought it'd be a cute name. And so I named him Barkley and Bugaboo, which they were both B names, which I didn't even plan, which was actually pretty cute. So, and then our poodle was like he's a toy poodle. He was apricot color, kind of like the color of my hair, but a little bit lighter. And my hair used to be strawberry blonde, but as I'm getting older, it's getting a little darker. I have this little streak here. It's kind of blonde-ish. My daughter Emily says it's gray, so I don't know. But that's okay. This is one thing I wanted to mention to people. Make sure that you don't get an animal that is too much to take care of, like high energy and you're low energy and you don't have the energy to walk them every day. If you don't have the patience, you know, to play with them and throw, or, you know, throw a ball, or, you know, play with them, make sure you don't want them to be miserable, and you don't want to be miserable, because then they'll aggravate you constantly. So make sure if you get an animal, you can take care of it, like that you can afford to pay for it. Make sure that you can like ask for help if you need it, especially with like grooming with their nails. If they get too long, their nails can really cause issues, can grow into their skin and all these things, fleas, things like that. You know, you have to really take care of them. And you have to remember too, when talking about if animals have souls, I want to get back to that for a minute. Do you think animals have souls? Well, you have to remember that animals, I feel like God made animals to be loyal to us and be our protector and be our buddy, you know, be our friend. And then also, you know, to enjoy the time that you have with them, you know, just to spend time and enjoy it and try not to think that they're always a nuisance, because, you know, they're just wild animals that you put in your home. So, you know, if you don't train them right, or, you know, if they get mad at you, every now and then they'll do something that they know you didn't want them to do, but, you know, just let them know what they did and that you didn't like it, but, you know, don't hold a grudge too long. I really feel like they can sense when you're angry with them, and it hurts their feelings. They get their feelings hurt really easy. I noticed that, like, if I'm getting really happy in the house, like if something awesome happened and I'm jumping around or dancing or just being silly with Chad or Emily, and I noticed that they wag their tail, they dance around, they jump up on me, you know, they get excited too. So they're like, if you're happy, I want to be happy too, you know. They get a happy tail, they're wagging, and they're just having a good time. They'll jump around. Emily or Molly will get I always call Emily and Molly because it's too, anyways, because it has the E at the end. I always do that. But Molly will run around with the zoomies. You know, I'm sure you guys have all seen dogs with the zoomies. She'll run around, you know, jump on the couch, jump on the bed, jump all over the place, and just keep running until she just completely wears herself out. And that she just does that because that's just her little personality, showing us that she's happy and that she loves us and that she's glad we're home or whatever it is. So, you know, just remember that they're made to be loyal, and you are their whole life. So if you don't pay attention to them, then they get sad, you know, because they feel like that's what they're here to do, is to spend time with you. So my Schnauzer, he gets excited over his water bowl getting filled. Like, this sounds silly, but it's true. He gets so excited when we start to fill up his water bowl. It's crazy. He's like, he starts barking at me, and when I go to fill it up, and he can't wait. He always follows me back to where I lay it down, and he barks and barks and tells me thank you. And even though we do it every day, I do it probably 3 times a day or something, to fill up their water bowl, because I have 2 and we just let them drink out of the same one. And they are always just so happy to get fresh water. You know, it's just a little thing, but they wag their tail, they jump around, they get excited. And I think that a lot of times we take that for granted. The animals, you know, get happy too. They get excited too. So do animals have a soul? Yes, I think God gave them an animal soul, you know, that they can't talk to us, but they can bark and respond back when we ask them questions and things like that. And I have always felt like I had this strong connection with animals that, you know, that I could understand them. They have always, you know, showed me that they understand what I'm saying, and it's just really cool that you can communicate with them. So if you've never tried it, talk to your animals. They love it, and it's such a beautiful relationship between, you know, a dog and you, or a cat and you, or a bird. I've seen people talk to their birds, little parrots and stuff. So that's just something I wanted to talk about. So I guess I'll let you guys have your day, but I just wanted to chit chat with you about, do animals have souls? Yes, I believe they do. So you guys have a great day and be blessed and enjoy the rest of your week. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, because I've got 402 and I need 98. And if you have time, you can go watch my longer videos just to get my watch time get up higher. I've got to get it up to like 3,000 hours or something crazy. So, and I only got like 100 hours because I've been doing shorts mostly. So here we go. on a mission. But thank y'all so much for watching, and y'all have a great day.